Hello and welcome to Limerick for You, the show that keeps you up to date with all that's happening in Limerick City, with your hosts Laura Doohan
and Rebecca O'Sullivan.
At the beginning of the year, a team began preparing Limerick's bid for European Capital of Culture 2020. Former Director of Limerick City of Culture, Mike Fitzpatrick, leads the team and was quoted as saying that he was looking forward to the challenge and that their aim was to maintain the climate of support for culture that was achieved in 2014 and grow that support to enhance the range, diversity and European dimension of Limerick's cultural offering. It was confirmed this month that they are well on their way to achieving their goals, as Limerick made the shortlist. The group gave a 30-minute presentation on the theme of multiplicity, specifically referring to the many diverse elements across Limerick that can be brought together within the brackets of culture. The initiative is one of the most prestigious and visible European cultural awards in the EU, and the victorious region will be awarded €1.5 million in funding. Limerick must now battle it out against Galway and the regional clustering of Waterford, Wexford and Kilkenny before the judging panel meet again in July 2016. Of course, Limerick can't win this award without local help, and to show you how you can support your city in its bid to become European Capital of Culture 2020, we're focusing on the 4 key pillars of Limerick culture: music, dance, theatre and sport. We hope you enjoy the show.
First, to the music scene. Since they bought the premises in 1994, the Dolan family have brought top musicians from all over the world to our city, as well as assisting countless local bands in their bid for world domination. We caught up with Neil Dolan to discuss the importance of music in Limerick and his family's support for Capital of Culture 2020.
The Dolan family host a variety of musical acts in their venues: the Big Top, the Warehouse, Upstairs at Dolan's and the Casbah Social Club. I caught up with son Neil to find out more. Winning the IMRO Live Music Venue of the Year award must have been so exciting for you guys. What do you think contributed to winning this award?
I think it was like a bit of a perfect storm that everything kind of went with us that year. There was a Limerick City of Culture, so there was a lot of stuff happening. It was definitely, we got a lot more media coverage that year than we normally would have. We're also lucky we did a few big gigs with Kasabian, with the Waterboys.
Over the last few years, Dolan's has attracted some great bands, ranging from Mumford & Sons to Hozier. What do you think attracted those bands to play here in Dolan's?
I think reputation, I suppose. We've been around a long time. This year's our 21st year. So I suppose the more shows you do, the more chance you have of getting bigger artists. We had Snow Patrol before they were popular, the Coronas. Mumford & Sons wanted to do warm-up shows. They could have sold Thomond Park, they could have sold anywhere, but they wanted to show out new material, so they wanted a small space.
What effect did Limerick City of Culture 2014 have on the business?
It definitely got a certain amount of people who probably don't go to things to start going to more events, checking what's on, and there was a lot more coverage about cultural events.
If it was dubbed the Capital of Culture 2020, what effect do you think it will have?
Well, I can look at Liverpool. Liverpool was the capital of culture and it was considered the same as Limerick. It wasn't a particularly rich city, had a certain reputation, and the City of Culture in Liverpool definitely changed that completely.
Dolan's is publicly backing Limerick's bid for the European Capital of Culture 2020. Now that it's made the shortlist, how will Dolan's be contributing to the cause?
It's putting on events and showing people that this is what we're doing. We are cultures and we do put on acts. There's loads of things that happen in Limerick. The Lime Tree here has nearly an event every night. The UCH has an event every night. There's comedy, there's theatre, there's dancing, there's everything you want is in Limerick, and we just need to show people that that's what we're doing.
As you can see, Dolan's offers a lot to the Limerick culture scene. That's all from me. Back to you, Laura.
So there's plenty to keep us occupied. For more on events happening in Dolan's, go to dolans.ie or call into the pub at number 3 on the Dock Road.
Now, discussing a different aspect of culture, Dance Limerick hosted the Light Move Screen Dance Festival from the 19th to the 22nd of November. Returning for its second year, this unique event is the only festival of its kind in Ireland, dedicated solely to the screen dance movement, which focuses on the use of dance in video and film art. The festival was curated by Jurgen Simpson and Mary Wycherley, with Jurgen stating that Limerick was ideally placed for the promotion of such expression and the experimentation of alternative film techniques, in which the movement of the body is the favoured expression over the traditional reliance on text and dialogue. There were 10 screenings over the 4 days, with open submissions to encourage public participation, as well as providing a venue for budding filmmakers. This all-inclusive theme was extended in the universality of the films shown, ranging from Joe Wright's Anna Karenina to Bela Tar's The Churn Horse. The festival extended to all age groups and cultures with the provision of the Light Moves Little Kids Club for children aged 3 to 6 and the Exploring Sound for Dance and Film workshop for children aged 7 to 11, which took place in the Hunt Museum. The festival itself screened film submissions from 27 different countries. We congratulate everyone involved and hope that its success leads to the continued development of the festival.
And now for a bit of drama. Louise Donlan's career blossomed in Galway's Druid Theatre Company during Martin McDonagh's run in the 90s, before she settled here in Limerick. We visited the Lime Tree Theatre to talk culture and performance art in Limerick City.
The Lime Tree Theatre opened in October 2012 and since then has served over 100,000 patrons. We interviewed theatre manager Louise Donlan to find out the importance of theatre.
I've been working at the Lime Tree since April 2012, so that makes it about 3.5 years. I was attracted to the job because of its scale, the scale of the theatre, 510 seats, big challenge in a city environment and really where it's the main theatre space. I kind of understand nowadays that, you know, it's from my own experience that students probably don't see the theatre as being terribly relevant to them.
Louise mentioned regretting not going to more shows when she was a student. We took to the corridors of Mary I to find out what today's students think.
And the Lime Tree Theatre is a fantastic resource to have in college. It's such a great opportunity for all the students and they should completely take advantage of it. I was in Les Mis last year as part of the Midas musical and it was so good to meet so many people and make so many new friends, and then to have it on the Lime Tree, it was a fantastic venue.
If we were to advertise the Lime Tree a bit more, I'd say if there were shows that were upcoming that maybe they thought students would be interested in, they could maybe walk around the college and let people know, because I find I walk past the Lime Tree an awful lot and I see the posters but I don't really take heed of them.
It was a lecture theatre when I started working here. So effectively, myself and Jill and the staff in the Lime Tree, we were the first set of people working here. So we haven't needed to change it because we've been setting the tone, setting the programme. All our programmes, we hope, foster a love of the arts. And I mean, I don't think you could say it's one particular programme. Developing a love of the arts and culture is a very long-term thing. We always do a really strong Christmas programme. This year we have Emer Quinn. We have Ballet Ireland, which is always a real favourite at Christmas, and of course the annual pantomime, which is a huge draw. It's our most successful show by far during the year.
I'd usually go probably only about once a year for like the Midas productions. I remember going to Cats and like Beauty and the Beast, and the excitement was unreal.
To be in a theatre with live actors, with the audience all around you, is an absolutely unique event, and it's unique because this is the only way this piece of work is going to be performed. Every single performance, no matter how well rehearsed it is different and unique. And also the audience has a personality all of its own, because some audiences are really responsive to what's going on stage and some are less so. And the whole thing, the whole dynamic of a live audience watching live people turn into something they're not, that's actually, when you sit down and really analyse it, it's really unique.
So there's loads of events to look forward to over Christmas. Let's hope that the Lime Tree Theatre continues to bring innovation and imagination to Limerick City for many years into the future.
There's something for everyone at the Lime Tree Theatre. To book tickets, go to limetreetheatre.ie or the box office on the Mary Immaculate College campus. For those of you living in Castletroy, don't think we've forgotten about you. Opening in 1993, the University Concert Hall was the first purpose-built concert hall in Ireland, seating over 1,000 people. All forms of music, together with opera, drama, musicals, dance, ballet and comedy, can be enjoyed at UCH throughout the year. It contributed significantly to the City of Culture 2014, specifically by bringing Riverdance home to Limerick for the first time, attracting 17,000 people across 7 shows in 4 days. This resulted in them winning the year's IMRO Live Performance Venue of the Year award. That doesn't mean they'll be slacking off this year though. This Sunday, the seasonal classic Miracle on 34th Street will be screened, whilst next Wednesday and Thursday the Irish Chamber Orchestra will perform. Also that Thursday, Friends of UCH presents Christmas and Cabernet to advise us on what fine wines we should be sipping with Christmas dinner. Next Friday, the 4th of December, University of Limerick's orchestra will officially kick off the festive season with their Christmas concert. These events will sell out fast, so book your tickets at uch.ie before it's too late. Finally, we can't talk about culture in Limerick without mentioning Thomond Park. Here's Enya on the importance of the stadium in city life.
Thanks, Laura. This Saturday, thousands of rugby fans will descend on Limerick City as Munster take on provincial rivals Connacht in the Guinness Pro 12. We all know sport is an essential part of Limerick culture, so we took a look at how Thomond Park is a prime example of how a stadium can have such a huge role in city life. Home to Munster Rugby, one of the most successful and greatly supported rugby clubs in the world, Munster fans are very proud of their home grounds. Not only does it boast a capacity of 25,600, but its renovation in 2008 now means that it's the perfect venue for lots more than sport. Having hosted concerts by Elton John, Bob Dylan, Bruce Springsteen, Rod Stewart and Pink, it is safe to say that Thomond Park contributes largely to Limerick's brilliant atmosphere. The stadium's conference and banqueting area can host everything from seminars to weddings, and its catering service is second to none as it's partnered with MasterChef Munster. The Interactive Museum is a fantastic addition to Thomond Park, providing a large range of trophies and Munster memorabilia. Stadium tours are paired with a museum visit to provide a wonderful experience for anyone visiting Limerick. So there we have it, not only home to a team with some of the best fans in the world, steeped in history, but a nationally treasured venue for all kinds of entertainment too. I'll be making sure I pay a visit before my time in Limerick comes to an end.
Thanks, Enya. So as you can see, you can have fun and support Limerick at the same time at Dolan's Pub, Dance Limerick, the Lime Tree Theatre, the University Concert Hall and Thomond Park, to mention but a few venues. To keep up to date with all the events happening as part of our bid to be named European Capital of Culture, you can check out limerick2020.ie or follow them on Facebook. Thank you for watching and we hope you'll tune in next week. Goodbye.